Lilo and Stitch are buying a $125,000 house and putting 20% down. The bank is offering a 20-year loan at 5% compounded monthly. Part A is asking, what is the loan amount? So the loan amount will not be what is given here, $125,000. That's how much the house costs. But since Lilo and Stitch are putting 20% down, what that means is that the loan will not be that much because they're paying some of that value right up front. So what you can do is you can take the value of the house, $125,000, times 0.2, that's 20% as a decimal, to find the down payment will be $25,000. From there, to find the loan amount, you can subtract the down payment away from the value of the house. So $25,000 taken away from $125,000 will leave the loan amount being $100,000. So from here, what will the monthly payment be? Well, in order to answer that question, we need to first answer, will there be one payment to pay off this house in 20 years? Or will there be multiple payments to pay the house off along the way over those 20 years? So there will be multiple or many payments. So this means you will use the TVM solver. When you use the TVM solver, you need to know the capital N, which is the total number of payments, the I%, the present value, the payment, and the future value. And since this is a loan repayment, Lilo and Stitch are borrowing money to pay back over 20 years, the end of that loan should be $0. Now the present value of the loan, I want to point out here, is $100,000, the loan amount. They don't need to borrow $125,000 because they put some money down. They're only borrowing $100,000. So that will be the present value. The I% is the interest rate divided by little n, and capital N is the little n times the number of years. Now we just have to figure out what is the little n, and you can find it here, how often they're making payments or how often the interest is compounded. They will match up. So this will be 12 and 12. So you can substitute all of this into the TVM solver. Make sure this is blinking if you're using a TI-83 or 84, and then hit alpha enter to solve. And with that, you'll find that the payment should be $659.96. So this is your answer for part B. The last part here is, what is the approximate total amount of interest paid during the term of the loan? In order to figure out part C, what needs to happen is you need to first find out the total amount paid for the loan. And you would think that it's just going to be the $100,000. But it will be more than that because the bank is charging interest along the way. So to figure that out, we need to first figure out how much was paid on the loan, which you can do by multiplying the payments, the payment value, times the number of payments that were made. So this will be $659.96 times 12 payments per year times 20 years, which ends up being $158,390.40. That's the total paid. So to figure out how much interest was paid toward the loan, We just simply have to subtract how much the loan was for away from the total amount paid. So if you just subtract $100,000 from this amount here, you'll end up with $58,390.40 in interest.